So I don't know if you're like me, but I'm getting sick of my own cooking in quarantine. And I wanted to try a new recipe today, so I'm doing a creamy chicken and rice soup. So I'm sauteing my onions and celery. I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, just until the onions get soft. And then I'll add my garlic. And I'll let the garlic cook just about 1 minute, not much longer. So they're starting to get soft. So my half teaspoon of garlic. Stir that in, and I'm going to let it saute on medium heat for about a minute. Okay, now that the garlic has been in there for about a minute, I'm going to add my 1/3 cup of rice. Stirring it in there, my seasoning. I'm adding a little bit of basil, a little bit of thyme. And then I'm going to do some fresh ground pepper. Calls for about a 1/4 teaspoon, but it's to taste. Now I'm going to add my broth. I'm going to use the whole thing because I don't need to have leftovers in my fridge of chicken broth. And after it boils, we're going to reduce the heat and let it simmer about 15 minutes. There, it's just starting to do a full rolling boil. So at this point, give it a quick stir. I'm gonna reduce the heat to just a little above low, between medium and low. And I'm gonna put my lid on top of it, and I'm gonna let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So we're going to go to the next step. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I'm going to want to boil this pretty good for the next part. So I'm just making sure I'm mixing my evaporated milk with my flour before I pour it in. Okay, so I'm just going to pour it nice and slowly as I stir. So I'm going to keep stirring this and let it come to a full boil until it thickens a little bit. So you can see now it is bubbling and boiling. So this part's gonna go pretty fast. I've got about 2 minutes of letting it thicken with that flour in there. And then I'll add my chicken, which is the last step. Okay, it's been boiling for a couple minutes and I've been stirring and it's thick enough to add my chicken. I'm using some Sam's rotisserie style chicken that I have deboned, taken the skin off, and cubed up into pieces. I had quite a bit of chicken. It was almost 4 cups, but the recipe can be anywhere 2 cups. Looks like the 4 cups is going to be a very thick and hearty soup. Okay, there you have it. There is my hearty, creamy chicken and rice soup. Bon appetit!